Hey, I'm trying to finish up this video. Today is October the 12th, 2017, Thursday. It's around 8:14 a.m. in the morning. And as I was trying to post these videos, I don't have enough storage really on my phone to do them, so I'm going to have to briefly go through them. But I'm asking if somebody could possibly, these are copies of my letters that were sent, could possibly post these to YouTube. And actually to help us to get interaction with President Donald Trump. As you see, these are letters from our disability cases, and they were sent certified mail. And this is follow-up letter that was sent. This one was sent June the 29th, 2017. And, of course, it was sent certified mail. There's a certified mail tracking number. And this is actually us requesting presidential intervention on our behalfs. As you can see, we've got an ongoing case here, for disability. And I just got forced to have to live 10 years in my car before we got this place to stay, but it was only through Kenneth's disability, and they only give him portion of his settlement. So I'm asking that somebody post these to Twitter or see that Donald Trump gets these letters, because apparently they haven't made it to him. Like I said, this is the second letter. And you can see me and Kenneth both signed off on them, and they are notarized. This is, I sent the first letter again, enclosed with a second letter. And again, it was sent certified mail. I'm going to try to briefly go through these. There's my handicap placard. There's a certified mail tracking number. And this is from Kenneth's VA claim. We still haven't gotten anything back from them, and we're like 4 years into this. I've been to Congressman Gray's office in person June the 2nd after my second Social Security disability hearing, and requested assistance, and they've helped me not whatsoever anyway. But as you see, we've got an ongoing letter with them also for Kenneth's overturn of his discharge so he can get his disability. And this is where the Social Security actually wrote us back and said that the our president's office had actually sent them an inquiry. So apparently one of the letters did make it through, but this letter makes no sense here. They've had no follow-up on this, and if you'll see this letter's dated June the 15th, 2017. It's, apparently is not done us any good. And this is my first letter, and I'm going to try to briefly read it best I can. I've got eyesight problems, so sometimes seeing isn't real, easy for me to do. But if you'll see, this letter was sent off in the mail. It's got the date on it. 1/25/2017, and it says, to our Honorable President of the United States, Mr. Donald J. Trump, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C., 20500. It is from Debra Joyce Wilson, 37 Coastal Drive, Byron, Georgia, 31008, disabled and in dire need of assistance. Dear Mr. President, let me start with saying I have the highest regard for you. I was one of the millions of people praying that the Lord would give you favor to win the election. But sadly, I come to you by letter asking if you would assist me with a matter of grave importance. You see, sir, I'm a 53-year-old disabled woman that has had to face loss of work from a work-related accident in January 19, 2006, loss of any income except for food stamps, the loss of my health, my husband, 6 months after my accident, and was forced to live in my car for 10 years, 10 long years, in a condition known as hemorrhagic bleeding to the point of anemia. Sir, I know you're busy and maybe you could send some relief, someone willing to help me resolve these issues and have income and insurance. You see, Georgia does not allow disabled persons like myself health care benefits such as Medicaid insurance, so I have to wait many years to find a church to help me. And all churches do not help in Georgia. A physician willing to waive my fee for services, then try to find a treatment that I'm not allergic to, as I have many drug allergies. And now I'm facing eyesight issues. For the past 2 years, I have been terribly affected by acute eye infections, blurred vision. A doctor in Perry was starting to help me 2 weeks ago until he found out the church was only going to pay for one treatment visit for me. I was called back by the eye doctor's office a couple of days later and dismissed. Dr. Dixon, the eye doctor, was asked by me to fill out my Social Security paperwork for a sign-off on it as my treatment and diagnosis. He halfway completed the form but did sign it. I struggled to see at times due to sludge that pours from my eyes. So please forgive me if I have left anything of importance out. I've had 3 Social Security hearings from an ALJ judge since May 2011, in which I was turned down in every time for my benefits. In 2015, I found out false information had been placed on my file by Social Security workers and Social Security doctors to